Hey guys, Paul here from Meldrum Performance Coaching and the Complete Personal Trainer podcast. So today's episode, going to be talking about a question I got from one of my mentoring students yesterday. That was quite a good question. I particularly enjoyed this question because this student quite often shows a really good thought process behind all the decisions that they make. So they carefully weigh over the pros and cons. They then look at the actual logistics of the situation, and then they ask for advice and they consider it all together. Now, if they do it after the advice, if the advice says no, that's fine because they've actually made a measured decision. And his question was whether or not he needs to start an Instagram account, because Instagram is something that we're told we have to do. Social media is something that we have to be on to get clients and all that. And we examined if that was actually the reality for him, if that was the truth. Now, to give some context behind the situation, he's a personal trainer in a big box gym, so commercial gym. So what that means is he pays a certain amount of rent per week and he gets given leads to be able to convert into clients. So what we needed to look at was what's his overall goal? What kind of outcome are we looking to achieve? The first one is 30 to 40 sessions per week, preferably around the 40 mark. So what we had to do with that is go, all right, cool. What's the best way to get there? What's the quickest, most efficient, and also cost-effective way to get there? And what we've decided was that doing more sessions, like more trial sessions, more leads coming through the gym, working with more clients doing trial sessions is the best way to get there. And we had a look at his numbers, and his phone call conversion wasn't very high. It was around he would get 30 to 40% of the leads in that he actually got given, which is fairly normal in a commercial gym. It can be better, of course. And then it was around 70 to 80% of the people that he actually gets to train more than twice, meaning they do their free sessions, he converts into a client. So for him, it's actually a pretty good conversion ratio of clients exposed to him that become paying clients. So for him, his best way to get more clients is to simply increase the call conversion ratio, which may mean more calls, text messages, something like that. So that there was a better way to get him towards his goal rather than having a social media following. And the reality is, if you're working in a commercial gym, social media followings, can be good, can be bad, but there's a couple of gateways or barriers from people getting to you. They have to join the gym, they have to become a member to come see a personal trainer in one of these commercial gyms, and a lot of people don't want to do that. And if you don't have the services to do online, you're just going to end up disappointing people. So he does want to do online. So the next thing that we did is go, all right, cool. What do we need to have in place to get online training done properly and efficiently and not not spend too much time on it, but still give clients a really fantastic service? What do you have in place now? What do we need to build? And then once he's done that and he's got that 30 to 40 clients that he needs, he's going to have content from that mark forward. So he's going to have clients and results that he can actually broadcast on social media and use that to boost his online presence. So if you're worried about going online and you're thinking of Instagram or podcasts, like I'm doing one right now, or any of these other things and putting in a lot of time into it, you need to consider your situation. And is it going to be the best use of your time in the current situation that you're in? It's not that the tools are good or bad. The tools are neutral. They're simply a tool. But if you're using a hammer to cut some wood, you're going to take a long time to get there. You might hurt yourself, which means you might burn out and you might not succeed. Whereas if you pick the right tool at the right time in the right context, which could be social media, it could be free sessions, it could be a number of things, you're going to be much more likely to have success when doing stuff. So don't think that you should be doing things. Don't think that you have to be doing things. Think about what is the right tool that we have for you. And being we, I mean the world. Like one of my other students I'm working with now, he wants to fill a boot camp. I believe the best strategy for him is to use paid marketing. Because his social media presence unfortunately got taken down due to an Instagram issue, which happens every now and then. You can't avoid that. A paid marketing team can circumvent those issues and get the reach that he wants that organic won't be able to do. That being said, there's one more bit of advice there. If you are going to go online into all those channels, make sure you distribute your leads from different sources. If your whole business is on Facebook, Facebook can take that away. If it's on Instagram, vice versa, same thing. So be aware that having your business run entirely through other people's platforms does have its inherent risk that you need to insure yourself again. So guys, just some things to think about there. If you're in a commercial gym, my advice is to do three things. as many free sessions as you can where you're working with people, generate referrals from your free sessions and your current client base, and learn your craft, upskill furiously. If you can establish yourself as the best trainer in the gym, it's much easier to generate referrals and people will see what you're doing and your reputation will build within that. Become a big fish in a small pond before you worry about going on the internet and being a really small fish in the biggest pond imaginable. Thanks heaps, guys. Speak soon.